Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with another Rise of Mordor Siege Battle for you today, and this is a glorious one again. We have another 4v3 for you today, and this is on the map of Oldberg, which is one impressive fortress, I may say. Look at this, like, mountain fortress. We'll just put in slow-mo as stuff starts to begin. But yeah, you can just look at this. It's like on an absolute hilltop and a half. This is a like a Rohirrim map that has been created, and you can see like this nice little ramp going up, a nice secret way in. But yeah, this is on a huge hilltop here. It's got a little bit of a camp down here as well, you can fight around in. But it is, yeah, it's a really cool map. I can't wait to see like Rohan on this one defending against like Isengard hordes and stuff like that. That'll be really cool. But as you can see here, we have some Lasgarland blades destroying traps that are going off to allow this small force to get in behind. So they will be assaulting like up this ramp here. But yeah, we have a 4v3. We have a Woodland Realm here. We have Dol Amroth played by myself. And I'm pretty sure they're being aided by Lyndon and by the dwarves, as you saw as this video started. So you can see the dwarves are starting to land now. They are facing Harad here today, and they will be going in. I think we're still in slow-mo. There you go. There we go. Back into normal speed. You see the dwarves flying on in. They'll start to cut these guys down. And joining Harad today in this defense, we also have a Eastling army. So we have the Locurim of the Eastlings here doing their bit. They look glorious. One of the best looking factions definitely in the game. And then we also have the Woodland Realm. We have two Woodland Realm armies today. One defending and one attacking. So we have these Hall Guardians, some elite like polearm and shock infantry units. Very, very nasty. They'll do a lot of good work. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how Harad does today. One of the weaker factions. But it shouldn't really matter because Oldberg is a bit of a hard nut to crack, as I said, on a massive mountaintop. It's got lots of little choke points, really hard to attack, and it comes down to this final defense here in the end. And this is a really hard spot to take, really. And like, I mean, this whole army here, really, I mean, this is most of the Woodland Realm army. I've only been able to come up one by one, so it kind of is a 3v3 for the most part. Really, because the Woodland Realm's got most of its army there, and they're not really going to have much to do. As you can see here, we have some Belfast men-at-arms coming up first on these towers. These guys like the weak stuff that you just send up first, take in the arrows, and then you send up the better stuff later on. As you can see that they've already retreated their troops. These low-key rim already retreating, allowing the Belfast Marines to be landed. So that is interesting. We'll go back over to the action anyway and see the dwarves in action as they face these Haradrim. These serpent swordsmen they're going up against do a lot of good work with these dwarves, you imagine. Cut down quite a lot of these guys. But they have got a nice angle, have these Haradrim. You can see here, look at this. These Haradrim archers, they'll just shoot straight into those dwarves there. That is a nasty angle they have. And, I mean, these dwarves have really got really good armor, but I mean, even this, like, at this close range, surely their armor can't withstand this. I wouldn't say these are the greatest archers in the world, but if you put enough volleys into these dwarves, you'll eventually kill some stuff. You can start to see a few of them dropping occasionally here and there, but I mean, nothing too major. These dwarves are still quite happy with how it's going. Over here, there's a big breach point that's been opened up by the dwarves. You can see they're just spilling in axe warriors here, doing what they can do best. That's kill. And yeah, this battle, I just like to say, I'll remind myself now that we were playing with a Super Jew, who is another Total War YouTuber. Definitely, I would recommend going and checking out his channel. I'll leave a link to it in the description down below. I'm pretty sure he's playing as Harad, so this will be an interesting battle for him, playing as Harad. Like I said, one of the weaker factions, but easy learning curve to realize that they're not as great, but it's a really good battle anyway. He does a really good job. So, like I said, check out his channel in the description and go and support him. So you've got some Variag warriors coming in now to deal with these Seaward infantry. First off the towers and first into the action. See how they can do. And also, if you're enjoying seeing Rise of Mordor on the channel at the moment and you'd like to see more, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. As we work towards 3K, we've hit that 2,500 like landmark. We're now going on for 3K. I'm sure we can do it, guys. Maybe even before Christmas. It's a bit of a push, but it could be done. I'm sure. And you can see these dwarves are now starting to lose. They're being shot so much by these archers here. They are actually starting to lose. So clearly these Haradrim archers aren't as bad as you like first thought. They can actually do the damage if needs be. Certainly with the support of like these swords here, they will certainly do the work. I can't wait till Harad has like Mumaks added and like half Trollman and whatever else they decide to add for their like Beast of War, in the Beasts of War like sort of category for these guys. So that's where Harad really excels, is those Beasts of War. Just like they have such awesome units. And you can see over here, this is not good. These Southron Heavy Shieldsmen, they're not that great. You definitely want to bring the Serpent Swords, but these Southrons are not that great. Just better bring in more Serpent Swords, like I said. Because like Harad doesn't really excel in its excels probably more in Cavalry and in Beasts of War. I would say like their infantry is just terrible. Like, look, these Haradrim swords, they're just not good. They have no armor. And like no shield to protect themselves. They literally got flimsy swords. This is like the unit that Mordor can bring as like a vassal Haradrim as well. And you can see more dwarves just like waiting to get in. Look at all these guys just piling up, waiting. Gonna need some elves over here or something to slow these guys down. What they got more Southron Heavy Shieldsmen. They're breaking some dwarves. They're having a bit of a hard time. Over here you can see Dolomar's starting to break as well. And we now have Lyndon in here, Noldorian swords, getting a nice little flanking charge onto these Eastlings. Gonna chop some of these guys down. Here artillery going off as well. Oh, they're destroying a part of the wall here. Is this actually destroyed? Yeah, that's apparently destroyed, but it just kind of looked a bit bugged out. There you go, sorted itself out. So yeah, Dolomar's has finally destroyed that, so it's going to be easy to get troops in now. Don't need to just be constantly floating them over the towers. It's going to be much easier to get these guys in. Loki Rim here, look at this, losing decisively to this Noldorian sword, but now going to get flanked by some Varag warriors. A really good unit to be throwing in to try and combat these Noldorian swords. Shock versus shock. Got a nice little charge off on the flank, and that'll help balance this out. They're still winning, actually. These guys are losing. Look at that. I think they get, yeah, look at that. They're getting focused down by archers. So yeah, at this point, I was just focusing down these archers. They were these shock infantry of my archers, these Tarnosi marksmen all the way back here. I was like, right, if he's going to send them in, I'll support my ally in this fight, and I'll just throw in more shock infantry. And really, he didn't need to throw in that second one. He was perfectly fine, actually, just leaving it how it was. But there we go. But yeah, this is where Lyndon excels, and it's shock infantry, and they'll do a really good job here. They've got cavalry in here. I think this cavalry was trying to get through this gap here, you can see. They're trying to get round here, and they kind of got stuck a little bit. They are kind of just skipping on through. They'll lose a few men for that. And here we go. This is going to be a charge from the cavalry into the Eastling Loki Rim ready. They need to form a shield wall. Oh, it's going to be a rear charge. Oh, and a nice volley by the Lasgarlan archers to try and slow that charge down. But that was a really good charge there. And that's going to just devastate that Loki Rim. Look at the numbers drop. Oh, that is nasty. They lost like 50, 60 men. And yeah, about 50 men there. That is nasty. You can see these Lasgarlan archers now trying to focus them down. Volley, men! Or elves, I should say. Loose your bows. Yes, good fortune to you all as well. Very polite, aren't these elves? And here we go. The cavalry still getting in amongst them. I think they're actually trying to focus down those archers, those shock infantry back there are the archers. The cavalry going in here. I don't know what it's going for. It's going for these last Lasgarlan archers. Not a bad target. Oh, that's point blank range. Look at these. This cavalry is just nasty. This elven cavalry is pretty good. I wouldn't say it was exceptional. I wouldn't say it was really, really good, but it is pretty damn solid. You can see this Noldorian equestrian is now going to go in for these Southron archers. These archers aren't that great, but might as well run them down. They seem to be causing the dwarves a few problems. Here we go. A rear charge. Oh! Yeah, that just knocked through the entire unit there. And they lost a good 60 men. It's insane. They're now going to charge into these Haven Guard, not Haven Guard, Hall Guardians. Good unit to charge into. They got a decent charge. I mean, it wasn't the greatest. They had already, and they were charging them as well, which is even more bizarre. They're just going off. They're just going after more archers in here. Look how deep they're going. Taking out Lasgarlan archers in here. And I think they're going to try and go all the way like down here. They're going to try and get their way through. It's a nasty, nasty cavalry unit. I don't know how many kills it's got. It's probably got a fair few. Down to 20 men. And yeah, that's going to just kind of fizzle out down there, I imagine. Over here, we're starting to break through, put it like that. This Loki Rim unit kind of got caught out. And Dol Amroth, myself, and Linden are going to take this unit out pretty convincingly. I mean, it's already basically finished. Dol Amroth can deal with this on its own. This poor guy, look at him, he's surrounded by Eastlings. Can he survive? Oh, no. It's not to be. There's a nice little duel going on. Oh, I was about to just watch that duel and he just got killed. No. But yeah, they should win that fight. I mean, you can see winning decisively. Losing a fair few men though, but still doing okay. Shock infantry around the side here. This is I wouldn't say this is the smartest move. Just sending shock infantry around the flank. Some shots coming in now, killing some last Garland blades. But I mean, yeah, this shock infantry is very vulnerable now to being taken out by these low Q-rim archers. These guys will focus down those Linden elves there. They're pretty decent, these low Q-rim archers. They're pretty solid. They'll get some good kills. These low Q-rim macemen here, desperately trying to hold back this shock infantry and the swords. Dol Amroth and Linden working together. Some pretty strong factions there working together. I love the officer unit here for Linden, just getting a kill there. Nice. It looks really cool. Do like that. Over here, again, these macemen can't hold back this like combination of shock infantry and swords from Dol Amroth and Linden. Really struggling. But how are the dwarves doing? How are the dwarves doing then? They're doing okay. I mean, losing a lot of men, I'd say. We know, yeah, they've got Lasgal and Blades over here now. You can see the Grim Hammers are now involved. When the Grim Hammers are involved in battle, though, you know it's getting pretty serious. These guys are nasty. They will rack up kills. Breaking some swords there by the looks of it. They're having a lot of luck over here in this choke point. As you can see, they're pouring in stuff. We've got more Grim Hammers. Oh, this is Hall Guardians going. So we have the we have the cavalry involved in over there. That just reminds me. There's an entire other army here waiting. So all you really missed was that this cavalry here from like there's a unit of Eastling cavalry here that basically got trapped, and these Knights of Imrahil and the Elven King basically just cut them down. That's all that's really happened. There's been a bit of like shooting from the low Q-rim archers and stuff like that, focusing down some of these units. They're trying to get archers up themselves to basically shoot the pole arms that are in the choke point. But right now, there's nothing in the choke point. Now would be a good time to get a cavalry unit up and just rush it in, see if you can cause some havoc. Certainly could try and get like down some of these streets. Don't know if you can get down that street, but yeah, definitely want to be trying to open up that front at some point. A lot of wavering now going on over here for both sides. You got Noldorian swords wavering. You can see that the Loki and Maceman has just broken here. They're now going to have to fall back, and it's these last Garland blades that are now holding the line. Men of the Woodland Realm. They're not even men. Elves of the Woodland Realm. And Thranduil's halls. They seem to be doing okay. You can see the archers like firing over the top. Still trying to take out these low Q-rim archers, which are doing a good lot of damage to the assault that's taking part in front of them. Like, they're just focusing down anything they can get their hands on, really. It's like these Seaward infantry over here. Getting focused down lots of stuff, really. Seaward infantry is just such a good unit to bring. It's a solid unit. Very elite. It's like the Dol Amroth version of the Gondor infantry. It's just solid. Solid infantry. Can go up against most stuff. Like with archer support in this fight, they probably could beat the last Garland Blades. Otherwise, I don't think they'll beat them. Right now, yeah, these guys are winning. You can see losing decisively. As I like, just say how good that unit is, they actually start to lose. But there you go. See over here, bit of an issue going on now. These elves are getting pushed back. The Grim Hammers actually are doing a lot of damage to these elves. Look, imagine being an elf here and just being taken out by your ankles by a little dwarf. So embarrassing. You've lived thousands of years to be taken out by a little ankle biter that is a dwarf. Elves now fighting each other here. Linden and the Woodland Realm. Linden's just everywhere supporting. These Hall Guardians really need focusing down. And I think that's literally what we started to do. We started to set over. You can see lots of Noldorian archers. These guys are pretty solid archers. Going in, focusing these guys down. I mean, I think the same's happening from the enemy side. They're focusing down the Noldorian swords, unless this is friendly fire. Oh, it could definitely be some friendly fire. But these Hall Guardians are starting to get beaten up a lot. Grimhammer, sorry, also coming in. They're now actually in the archer line. Taking these guys out. Let's turn it around. So Attila looks nice. But yeah, it's looking a little dire in some areas. You can see the elves are now throwing in a lot more troops to hold back this dwarven force. They need to remember they need to hold the top spot, like the top point though. Otherwise, it's all just for nothing. This is the Onager crew. I did wonder. I was like, these guys have little backpacks. Look at that. And then I realized it's the Onager crew. And they're in there. This is so well armored themselves. They're probably pretty hard to kill. One of the hardest Onager crews probably to kill around. But as you can see, the push is like generally happening in every direction. We've got another force over here of Lasgarlan spears fighting off against the Haven Guard and Seaward infantry. So these Haven Guard, very nasty. Got big two-handed swords. Look at that, like sword there. It's nasty. And this nice mix of shock and swords should work quite well against the spears. I mean, spears should probably not be beating shock or swords anyway. I think they've got the support of some of these archers. These Lokium archers I think have been firing a bit. But yeah, they should eventually break through this line. Even if it is elven spears, they should break through. Over here, still struggling a little bit, trying to break through the center. These elves, man, they are goddamn hard to kill. Especially with that Loki Rim support in the archers. And over on this side, look, you can see the Elven King is now in combat, and we just missed it. But we were just focusing this unit down, and we just allowed this tiny unit of Noldorians to go in and hold it down. And we had like artillery and archers focusing it down, along with the whole Guardians. One of them dead as well. Just need everything here, but you can see they're still going after small units of Lasgarlan, of Noldorian swords, sorry. Yeah, this Elven King, man, is nasty. You can only bring one per army, but they will rack up kills. I've seen them get 600-700 kills a battle, and they're taking out good stuff every time. Apparently they can take out like 3. Oh, an enemy general has died. Okay, whose general just died? I think that's Harad's. Yeah, recently just died as Harad's general. So yeah, unfortunately Super Jew, first in the line. I respect that, but he's also one of the first out, I think here. But yeah, so that was unfortunate. But yeah, that Elven King, yeah, as I was saying, can take out 3 units of like Servants of the Eye, which are a solid cavalry unit. They can take out one after the other after the other. If they like fight one, then fight another, just because on their own, if they fought all 3 at once, I don't think they could win. But if they fight one at a time, they'll take them all out. Apparently, that's how strong the Elven King is. That's impressive. So yeah, we wanted it off the battlefield because that unit is nasty. And then also, if we can kill it. If we can kill it, since it's the general, we can then also just rout the Elven army. Usually, I've realised that the cap point can be over here for this map, or it can also be over there. So it seems like this map just changes what it fancies, where it fancies having the cap point. I prefer it being here because there's a few more ways in. Like if you just end up just defending this spot, it's kind of just a bit of a grind. Also, it's very near. Like all you have to do then is just break through this one choke point, and you're already at the final cap point. So it kind of makes the rest of the map kind of irrelevant. So I'm kind of glad that they've like it's over this side for this battle. I hope it stays like that. I hope they kind of just fix that. I don't know if that's just a bug or it was something that they just changed it per like little updates or tweaks since I played it. But I don't know. Do not know. Maybe it's just a randomly places itself there sometimes. But yeah, these Lasgarlan blades need to fall back. They're not going to get through this halberdier line of the Eastlings here. It's going to only rack up in just a lot of kills for the Eastlings, really. I think they're trying to get their archers up. You can see these old Lasgarlan really trying to get up. I mean, they're losing quite a few men. This is elite archers as well. Oh, poor guy. He's getting focused down. Some really good archers here. So you need to keep them alive. I think they're being shot at by low-key rim archers as well. That's a real shame. Look, they fell back to the swords, but these things, they want to carry on this fight. Now you need to attack. The elves need to attack, and there you go. They're going to do just that. Really paying attention. That's really good there by the elven player. And they're going to cut down these Eastlings, the ones that are retreating anyway. And that's really good play there. Keeping an eye. That's what you got to do. Get some really easy kills. Just got to pay attention to what's going on in a battle. And there you go. I mean, these Loki they lost a few men, lost about 5 or so. It's not the end of the world. Cavalry breaking through the front line here, so we finally broke through. This cavalry is now in amongst it, taking out this Loki arch unit. That's caused so much havoc. But here we go, Warlords of the Rune coming in. This is a really nasty shock infantry for these slings. And now it's going to turn, and it looks like it's going to go after the Seaward infantry. So the cavalry's going to be able to run free. Oh my gosh, you see that poor guy there just getting his head chopped off. Poor man. But yeah, this Seaward infantry is going to have a really rough time. I'm just pouring in so much, and even archers that are out of ammo, I'm just pouring it in. This is the general unit as well, so this could be a good unit to take out. Last Garland Blade's going over here. I think, oh yes, we're trying to hammer an anvil and break this flank over here. As you can see, the cavalry, the Noldorian in question, still doing the damage. Got the Elven King now coming over, so interesting to see what he can do. They need to send this cavalry back, yeah, and maybe turn the sword around, just to face the Elven King. Here we go. This, oh jeez, this poor Noldorian, the poor Loki Rim, not poor Noldorian in question. They're having a lovely time just murdering these guys. They've still got like 50 men in the unit. Just need another charge into the backs of these spears. They'll do just fine. Here we go. I think they're going in now. This line is just broken to pieces. Look at all the bodies as well. Disgusting. How do you stop such reckless hate? And you can see here that the Elven King not interested in the Noldorian questions. Rather go after all these Seaward infantry and my archers, which I didn't really appreciate. So I sent up some Haven Guard to kind of scare him off. More cavalry coming in as well to try and pin down this this unit. And look at that! I was so unlucky. We were like sending up the swords to try and deal with the Elven King, but then the Elven King turned, and this Woodland Realm unit did not stop in time. Look at this, Elven King cutting down his own kind. Yeah, but this unit of Last Garland Blades, look at that! It lost about 40 men, one charge. And now they're going to try and pin down the. I think they're going to try and pin down the walls of room with this cavalry unit. It would be a really good idea. You can see they're getting shot at by archers as well. Final assault is starting to happen. You can see the balance power is not looking so great. It's about 4,000 to 1,300 at this point. But you can see elves, Woodland Realm versus Woodland Realm. It's very confusing. And in come the Varag warriors. These guys look awesome. They're like one of the the Varags, like one of the tribes of the Eastlings. They look awesome with their like I always say like Shogun 2 like flags on their backs. They look awesome. Really, really do. And they'll deal with these pesky elves, no trouble. Actually, I say that they're still winning slightly. If they get a few more volleys into that Varag warrior, that could certainly deplete them. I mean, look at these crossbows. They're trying to get shots off. They still have a full ammo. Crossbows are really hard to use in a siege, I feel. Like, they don't always get the greatest angles. Defense, they're a lot better, I think. If you can mount them on a wall, they'll do a really good job. They'll get loads of kills. Certainly up, like on the attack, it's pretty hard. Some Erebor Axe Warriors sneaking in behind. They're going to try and take out some of these Last Garland archers. Oh, rip for him. Now we've got some more Last Garland archers coming in this side. And the Varag Warrior is turning around to deal with this tiny unit of dwarves. It's actually caused so much havoc now. Oh, chopping his head off as well. Dwarf's now even shorter. He's got no head. Now they're getting focused down in the side. Look at that. So many dwarves are getting knocked down with that volley. I think that is just from that arch unit, yeah, that they were just dealing with. More being shot in the flank. And that dwarven unit surely dealt with. And you can see the Varag warriors, having turned around to deal with that dwarves, have allowed my Haven Guard and Sea Wards and the Last Garland Blades here to break in. This Haven Guard's down to one man in a unit. Let's find him. Where is he? There he is. He's here. With his big two-handed sword. See if we can get a kill. Gonna get a kill. And he get a kill. He's fighting Varg now. Oh, he got shot, luckily. He's just blocking a lot. What a coward. What a coward. Oh, he can get a kill now. They're running away. Come on. No, it's not to be. It's not to be. There you go. They're breaking. And they're pushing on to the point now. You can see this is a straight line point up here they can go for. Over on this side. Oh, I kind of missed that. Missed the entirety of that. But over here on this side, the elves are still really struggling to break through. They've even got a really nice little flank going on here with their pole arms. They've got archers and they've got warlords of the rune in here as well. So they've got a really nice little defense going on here. Really struggle. It is a hard assault up here. Certainly when there's pole arms involved. But all they've done, and what they've done well, is become a distraction. It's allowed that the frontal assault to have so much more joy and like break through. Like these 3 units could have been defending. Obviously, it's just there was probably more as well. There's actually 4 units. There's all these pole arms could have been stopping the attack on the far side, but instead they're here trying to stop a couple of units of elves. They're trying to get their archers up here and try and focus some units on, I think, but don't think it's going to be enough. This polearm just keeping everyone at bay. Oh, look at that guy. I just stabbed him through the chest with a polearm. Don't think that's how a polearm works, Chief. Setting in the Hall Guardians are going to chase down the Warlords of Rune, I think. Now they're in the mix with their archers. And this will be some easy kills, you imagine, for the Hall Guardians. Now, yeah, they're trying to focus on these Warlords of Rune and these low Curium halberds. I think we were trying to desperately get these crossbows up to try and get them to shoot down the polearms as well. But it doesn't really, it's not going to matter because we're going to take the point with the infantry that's just turning up here. So we've got like tiny units of Erebor axes. Look at this. Like 20 Grim Hammers, 12 Axe Warriors, 6 Axe Warriors. Tiny, tiny units. What's that? 6 Axe Warriors. Then there's the one Haven Guard here, the OG guy. Don't know what we'll call him. Maybe Philip. Philip, the Haven Guard. He's doing his best. He's hobbling up there. He's going to help capture the point. Look at that. Just no time at all it's been captured. And yeah, at this point I think we're trying to break through. We've got Cavalry here. Just charging into these polearms. Kind of a bit wasteful, but at this point we knew that the battle was won. I am burning down the city with my artillery. I'm just setting it all alight. So while trying to, I think I was trying to hit some of these units, but I was failing miserably. I kept burning stuff, which also looks awesome, so that's fine. What we got here breaking, this is some Elven Archers, yeah, Lascallan Archers from the defenders breaking. Low Curium Archers wavering though, no surprise there. These archers holding on. They're doing quite a good job holding this point here. Probably is easier for an archer to hold here than anywhere else. You see, I'm still successfully burning down the city, or this quarter of the city. Don't think I've actually hit a single like Eastling unit yet. And yeah, you can see that the crossbows are starting to get some shots in. Not many, but they're getting some in. Taking out about a fair few of these guys. There you go. That's a better volley. Where's that come from? I think that's come from this side over here. Yeah. Somehow the dwarves got an angle here, and they're just firing into the front few ranks. If they fall back like a few steps, and they're fine. That's all they have to worry about. Or they could just get the they should just get the crossbow unit so much closer. Look at that. So close, but so far. I've got my Tarnos unit marksman all the way back there as well, firing. These poor low Curium cross halberdiers just kind of left with nothing. The point's captured, and there's only about 40 seconds left on the clock of that capping down. And it looks like the defenders aren't going to be able to hold Oldberg, and that's a real shame. I think they could have possibly done it. I think if they had not brought Umbar, which is not a great faction to bring, maybe brought like Gondor or Dol Amroth, sort of like sort of unit faction, that would be quite good. Even Dale, I think, is quite good at holding Oldberg. And they can go up against some of the bigger boys because they're like really good archers and stuff like that. So I think that would be probably the only thing that the defenders really did wrong was just the faction choice. I think Umbar just wasn't a great choice. But I mean, yeah, like Eastlings and Woodland Realm, really hard to break through. We really struggled, but we got there in the end. It was kind of like that Umbar flank in the end that kind of helped. But there you go, a Pyrrhic victory for Dol Amroth and their allies. So we'll end the replay and have a look at some of the end results very quickly. So yeah, I was playing as Dol Amroth, as I mentioned at the beginning. Didn't get too many amazing kills. Like my Knights of Imrahil did okay, got 58 kills. They only killed that one cavalry unit off, and that was it. My Seaworld Infantry did okay. 147 is pretty good. Some of the others just got no kills, but they were just kind of like got thrown in. They were first into the breach. My men at arms here were just kind of like the cannon fodder just kind of went in. My Haven Guard, I mean, this one actually only got pretty much focused down, but got 80 kills. Not bad, but none of them getting like amazing kills. It's just a shame because these guys can get like 300 plus kills. My Tarnosi Marksman getting 111 kills is not bad. And that's kind of really it for me. So then we've got Coverdance, who's playing as the attacking Woodland Realm. He's attacking up that ramp. He got 215 kills with his Hall Guardians and 108 with another one. I think these guys were attacking on the front side. I think he had one to go around the back, and then he had two attacking the frontal assault. His Elven King getting 36 kills, also helping killing that Vareg cavalry off. His Lord's Lascalon getting 86, and his Lascalon Blades 262 and 130. So not bad kills there. So he got some okay kills, to be fair. Then we have Mythic Yeet, who was playing as the Dwarves of Erebor. He got some really good kills facing Harad. Harad just got no armor compared to Erebor. But yeah, he got some really good kills. I mean, like his Axe Warriors here, look at this. 259, 421 kills. Insane. His Grim Hammers, 356, 364, getting some really good kills. His Cabal got 168 kills as well, so did very, very well. So well done to him. And then we have Boris, who's playing as Lyndon. 201 kills with his Noldorian swords, 110 with another one. It's not bad there. 157. His archers did okay, nothing amazing. His cavalry did really well. 235 kills, 207 and 103 did very well, getting some really good kills there. And then we have Super Jew, who was playing as Haradrim. Who, I mean, yeah, you can see, like, look at the numbers of his faction. His archers did quite well, 155. But these swords, these heavy shieldmen, just not worth bringing. Better bringing these serpent swords. But even they just weren't good enough to stop, like, oh, I can't remember. Erebor, that's it. I was going to just call them the dwarves. But there we go. His Harandor Axebearers did okay, 90 kills, not bad, but nothing like amazing. So if you're going to play Harad, I'd play up against factions like maybe Dale or Gondor possibly, or even probably even Dol Amroth you could get away with fighting. But yeah, certainly the stronger faction like the Woodland Realm, any of the elves really, or certainly Erebor, you're probably going to get smashed. But that's a learning curve anyway, and there you go. And then we have Paranoid playing as the Woodland Realm on the defense. His Elven King getting 172 kills, which is not too bad. He did cause a lot of havoc for us, but we did focus him down with archers and artillery when possible. 106 kills for his Lascalon Blades, 124, another one there. They did quite well, to be fair. His Hall Guardians seem to be doing a lot more damage in the battle, but didn't actually seem to get a lot of kills. They seem to be breaking a lot of stuff, but didn't actually get lots of kills. Only 87 kills. Again, focused down heavily by archers. And once you learn what's really good in Rise of Mordor, you just focus it down with stuff. And then eventually these units don't get many kills because they're not allowed to by the opponents. And 115 kills with his spears is not too shabby, and his archers 141, the best one, not too bad at all. Then we have Josmans here playing as Eastlings, 122 kills with his Warlords of Room, and then he's got his Loki and Maceman here, 103 kills, not too bad. His Varag Warriors getting 59 kills, both actually. That's very good, very nice. His Warlords of Runes only getting 52 kills. These guys were very fresh. They definitely could have got a lot more kills if they didn't break at the end there. His Halberds getting 217 kills. Very nice. Defending that back entry. And then you've got Loki Rim Archers here. 133 kills. Not too bad. And his poor Variglands trying to get out there. Getting run down by Imrahil Knights and Elven King. But there you go, guys. That was the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed this siege battle. It was a really, really fun one, I thought. And yeah, if you'd like to see more Rise of Mordor, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and leave a comment to show support. And don't forget to join the Discord. The link is down below in the description if you want to get involved in some Rise of Mordor battles yourself with myself and other players. Then yeah, definitely join the Discord. Link is down below in the description as well. And until next time, Legionnaires, bye for now.